the reasons why the Unica building was very interesting at the beginning when it was done. And also it was not only for Europe but also internationally, it was a very interesting building at its time when it was new. Now it's one of the many media buildings, and I'm sure in Shanghai you have a lot of greater examples now that are way newer. I'm very sure about that. Okay, so this is with the Unica, this is the reason why I chose the Unica.
So you want to say to the public that, hey, I'm flexible and wonderful, I could be.
Exactly, exactly.
So it's also the Unica Tower. It's also the very maybe could be a part of smart city you want to express. Do you find maybe there are some relationship, or what do you think he can contribute to the smart city, or the advertisement of the smart city to the public? Maybe the Unica Tower can also contribute something. I think as one important.
Well, a very old idea that the thing could do, that the thing could realize, is the idea of signaling whatever kind of information to the city. Things like, so you might know probably Niklas Schöffer is a media artist that was big in the 70s. Niklas Schöffer, Hungarian-born French artist. Anyhow, he made proposals for media pieces in the city in the 70s, where he showed how one could weather conditions, traffic conditions and things signal to the city by media means. Of course with the technology of the 70s, but this is something that could be done by a facade like this for the city. Another thing is in a way, as one thing is, we are now in a time where people get empowered to understand better how their energy consumption works. So you could, with your smartphone and a specific appliance in your home, you could monitor your energy consumption in your home rather precisely, try to change your habits in the way how you use your shower, you use your fridge and stuff in order to reduce your energy consumption. This is something that this technology allows. And we have, and the systems are out there, they are available. And they are not expensive anymore. And okay, this is now a technology or an infrastructure that works for you, or a little household, for an individual or a small group in a household. And what I think that such a facade could do is do the whole thing for a city. And one could use it in order to, in really very straightforward didactic means, in order to teach people how to behave in the city in order to reduce energy consumption. In terms of the way how transport is used, for example. Just switch from your car to your bike. Go buy food. All these things that are big issues for the city at the moment. Simply change our habits, how we behave in the city, in very small scales, and in micro habits, as these very small things and these micro habits, as once they are multiplied by millions of people, they show tremendous effects. And this is the thing, and the media facade could do this in a collective way. Of course, this can be reproduced, the data can be reproduced on my smartphone, of course, we know that. But on my smartphone is my smartphone. I might share it with you, I might not share it with you. I don't know. It is an issue that is, however, the thing is, it's a very individual thing. But once you have a landmark talking to thousands of people at a moment, and probably millions of people during a day, this is really something collective. And this is something where you can say, hey, I do something for us. I do it for me also because it's better for me. As when I deal in a smart way, what term could I use? in a kind of a gentle way,
Gentle.
a gentle way with my city. It not only does something good for me, but also for the others.
Yeah.
So why not try to somehow induce the others, and why not try somehow to multiply this feeling of I do something for me but also for the others by means of such a piece. Yeah. And
It's
for
also
such,
sure your smart city want to express.
and this could be something. And I just used I now used energy consumption because it's a high stake issue all around the world. And it's understood by every individual. So every individual understands this is an issue for me personally. It has something to do with the wallet in my pocket, with the money in my wallet. If I have a look at my energy consumption, I can save money. So it makes absolute sense for me, like at the moment, saving a euro or whatever, saving a yen or whatever. But also it does something for the whole of the society. And this is what such a media is.
So in your opinion, the Unicorn Office Tower is the most outstanding point of the exhibition in 2006.
Well, probably not the most outstanding, but a very interesting and important one. I would never say, as a curator, I would never say this is the exaggerate piece, because when I do this is I would at the same time diminish all the others. And as a curator, I couldn't be interested in diminish the things that I show.
Let people think.
Yeah. So for each and every piece, for each and every project that I show, I, as a curator, should have very strong issues why I have to show it, why I think this is important for the public, and why I think this is important for the whole context of an exhibition. So I would never say, that's the piece, that's the crown. Never, ever.
I just
with the same destination.
You as a critic, you as being a critic of my exhibition, you could say that. You could say, within that exhibition I say, this is the most important piece, because ... These are my arguments. And now let's ask the curator what he thinks.
Yeah.
So.
I'm proud of this.
So this has to do with the role. As I said it anyhow in the lecture, I also worked extensively as a journalist and as an editor, also with Architecture Magazine, not only with books but also with magazines. And I know this role being a journalist and being a critic very well. And I simply switch. As a curator, I work with another mindset as compared working as a journalist. Or again, I have another mindset as an editor. I have to think differently. I have other goals and other values.
So how do you think about the feedback of that exhibition?
This was great. This was the
so
feedback was
it's all
really top.
Or meet your previous expectation.
Expectations. Well, the expectation was. I have to say, expectations were simply like being curious, what people think, what people discuss, how people judge about the things. It's my expectation is always curiousness, big curiousness. Seldomly I have precise expectations, like I think that they really will like that piece and not so much that piece. Very seldom these kinds of expectations. Or I might have the expectation, people might discuss the context of the exhibition in that and that terms. Could be. But I'm
really won't stop.
yes, I'm not. This is probably a personal thing. I'm not after expectations, so I try to stay cool with it and try to these things, these reactions, these reactions on an exhibition or whatever. Is the immediately next step that I'd like to bring into discourse. back. So I hear what people are interested in,
And
and I bring it
improve
back
your-
into this discourse immediately.